Welcome everyone to another short naturally lit blog. As usual, this is not a paid advertisement, just the random stuff we brought here for the office work and YouTube filming. So no paid product placement, just what we randomly selected. Also already unboxed because I didn't want to give this shipping company unpaid advertisement stuff. So stuff we got, USB power meter, just I thought it's nice to have for tinkering, repairs whatsoever. Also a small digital multimeter. Maybe we unpack and test this another day. This is some small pocket thing because I was traveling sometimes and people asked me to check something, electricity here and there, and I ended up already buying a cheap 10 bucks multimeter somewhere in France or Spain or somewhere, and I thought maybe something small. Not sure if this is small actually. Maybe I open it shortly. Not sure, looks a little bit bigger. Okay, it's actually with a catch the batteries. So the multimeter you have seen is 20 or 25 years old or something. I bought this cheap no-name Voltcraft Conrad thing 20 years ago when I was a teenager, so, and brought it into my company. So yeah, I hope this is, we will see how well this works. The reviews were mixed, but I thought it's nice to have. Actually, I think my father has even slightly smaller one, and this is already probably also 20 years old. But anyway, just some cheap stuff that computer scientists need when they travel. You get the idea. Then also for the camera, some cheap no-name DC adapter, so no excuses hopefully anymore for dropping out live streams when we hopefully run from the mains. This is just here some empty battery shell that has here the 6 or 5 or something. Is it even written here? DC. But anyway, here's some regulator, 12 to 24 volt, and our output is 8.4 to 8.8. So they're not sure if they intend, because I also have seen this, just this battery casing. So not sure if those vendors think if you only buy this, you bring your own power supply. But you get the idea. So into this you can plug whatever you have lying around that is more than 12 volt, and yeah, and some adapter I guess for here or so, whatever. Again, not a comprehensive review, just to show you what kind of stuff we need here for production and to show you what exists. And then next is, you have seen in the recent videos when I got back to my HP UX at my parents because my car was too full, I couldn't drive them back to Berlin the last time. I didn't have the USB serial adapter thing with me or there, and because of that I thought it's nice to have another one, because I mainly use this one here, some 10 years old or so, and usually they come with a cable, and then you also need a null modem cable here for crossing the receive and transmit wires. And for this trivial reasons, you see my bag soon will be full with hacking material. I wonder what they will think in airports. And this is just a USB serial dongle thing there. I think it could be a little bit more compact. When I ordered this, I already didn't like this bump here. This is a few times I would ask for something more compact, because I think when I ordered this, I didn't find it the most elegant, and I think if they wanted to, they could put here this USB port much more compact without this stupid bump here. It looks a little bit like an ugly Apple iPhone battery bumper casing, but this is much more compact. And here is also for just $2 or so some null modem adapter. I already had this gender changers, and here it's written null modem mini adapter. So also here they write gender changer, but is this really, this is not really gender, or is it? Anyway, we will maybe test this. I not yet tested this, it certainly just arrived. Also people wrote here this is the wrong way in already in the review. It's the same when you want to plug it in there. Wonder a little bit whatever. They manufacture this so cheap, they even have their one unused pin or so missing. So we can test this combination in the next SGI Octane episode or so, and you get the idea for traveling this is certainly a nice thing to have, and then you really look at an airport like from a Snowden movie. And also all the plastic waste, also this really, for the environment, this really doesn't need to be plastic. And vendors, seriously, nobody's using CDs anymore, and the few people who have a CD, the mini CD will not fit in slot loading machines like old Apple ones anyway. Then I also got a new fan with the Ryzen build. You've seen in my earlier videos, we have multiple of these small cube cases and Silverstone SG05 or something, and one of them actually is a Ryzen one. Not sure why this, maybe this is the oldest case that we recycled, or I don't know what. The fan is scratching, so I got a new 12 centimeter fan, and we can install this into the Ryzen machine, because this is completely annoying to have an office test server computing node thing with scratching fan. And last but not least, when we live streamed recently, you saw that the Mac Mini that we have here that only had 4 GB. That was of course extremely little. I briefly mentioned in this video. So let's get the Mac Mini and quickly check if this memory upgrade works in there. Also, I nearly ordered the wrong ones. I hope these are the correct ones, because I was following one of those fancy Mac websites, and of course they were so clever not to list that this RL 1.35 volt, and because they only wrote DDR3, I nearly ordered DDR3, and only during the ordering process, comparing back and forth and everything, case latency and such, I thought I get a lower case latency for maybe vMeasure one day, slightly improved performance, we will see. And only then at the very end I discovered it probably should be L with 1.35 volt instead of 1.5 or something. So let's see if this works, and it should probably be easy. Let's get it here and give it a try.